Sarah literally thinks she's going home. We're gonna watch XQC's version too, so I don't have to like fucking skim through the toss and everything. Oh wait, before we get into this, also viewer discretion is advised. These videos most of the time are pretty horrific in their recapping like horrific events. So yeah, go into this with your own warning. Or your own, whatever the fuck.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Jesus, what?
Wait, what happened to... Oh, my cam's in there. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of left cam, but no, we're not going to do it. Whatever.
That starts really hardcore.
Yeah, that's
Tell me
insane.
exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. Like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So
Wait, it's this girl.
I
I've never seen this
fell
already.
asleep, and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
What?
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
Wait,
He was in a suitcase?
what?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No,
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay. And,
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on
Holy
top of that
shit,
hand.
chat.
We
This is
want-
already wild.
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoo!
Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who you just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago. Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him dying of suffocation. Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely unaware of at this particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on her phone last night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m., and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in the suitcase. But George isn't laughing. He's asking to be let out and repeatedly stating that he can't breathe. The second video was recorded 11 minutes later, showing the same thing, except the suitcase was flipped over, and in
I forgot how fucking... Ooh, these are intense, man. Goddamn.
a different area of the apartment. Sarah is both unmistakably and heavily intoxicated in these videos, which may explain the fact she didn't delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist. And yes, you will see the moment she becomes aware of their existence. But we first have to acknowledge how this episode was even possible, and that would be the Law and Crime Network. They sent us the uncompressed documents that comprise this video, and almost every case we have covered, or will cover, is already available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the 2 main items of public record in the case of Sarah Boone, starting with the body cam footage, which is right where we left off.
Oh, that's why.
That's wild.
I had a cigarette lit.
Get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1
Dr.
second.
Pepper, bruh.
What-
Gross.
what's going on?
Sir,
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Hi, can I ask lady?
Having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called
What?
you guys. All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay, okay. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am
Hold on,
so
1
cotton
second,
mouth
1
right
second.
now. It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from our house.
So thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down, 'cause I don't want you passing out. This is
thirsty.
probably a
Dr.
lot.
Pepper.
I need,
Right.
Jesus.
I don't.
Yeah, some water. How about some water?
I can get you some water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out, because this is supposed to be her day.
He referred to the fact that Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
She's generally not very good about always doing it.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school.
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here, told her,
Jesus, man.
you need to call 911, get somebody over here. And then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her.
Give me 1 second, okay?
He's
Jesus
currently in
Christ.
Poor
hospital.
child, that's fucking cooked him.
Because of domestic violence with her.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He explains that George has been arrested for domestic violence multiple times against Sarah, and that Sarah's literally bailed him out every time.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from this tap. Probably gonna pass out on us. Okay, well, listen.
The police officer asks the ex-husband to
Bro,
stick around
Jesus
for a little while
fucking
longer.
Christ,
She
Chad.
then gets a notepad and returns to Sarah to collect more information.
At some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be
How did he zip it up? What do you mean?
in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is.
Okay.
But then I fell asleep.
Mhm.
I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right
You
where
got
it
in
is.
it? Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
drunk.
was. We both were laughing
That's
about
some
it. And
solid
then I
right there.
fell asleep.
Where did you fall
I
asleep?
fell
Upstairs.
asleep.
I just
So
totally
you
forgot.
began to do CPR on him?
Yes.
From
Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing
And
that
he
CPR?
No, it was
Gurgled.
the afternoon. And it,
Jesus
like,
fucking
air was
Christ.
coming out and he was gurgling, but
Mhm.
I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR? You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can I
you...
have one more sip of water,
Yeah,
please?
go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's
Okay,
at school.
he's in school. How old is he?
This will be a
Jesus, man. Dr. Pepper, water,
He's not.
cigarette, motherfucker.
He's third
I
grade.
can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
The ex-husband leaves, and the officers wait for investigators to arrive.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have
she
you go
said
and get
no
anything.
multiple
Why don't
times.
you sit in the shade?
The investigators then
Like,
arrive.
Hey,
Jesus.
Sarah. You get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, don't. I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay?
Here we go,
All right.
Chad.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
After you
Right.
zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
And I both
laughing?
were laughing about it, but I went
Okay.
upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am
What?
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his
Huh?
daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this.
His
No.
daughters?
So
They're going to
it's...
kill me.
Okay,
Do
well,
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
The detectives
Jesus
reassure
fucking
Sarah
Christ.
that she's not about to get murdered, and then go in to investigate the apartment.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the
Just-
night, and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire handwritten page of questions, the first of which was about when she's getting back her phone.
I'm gonna have you sit in the green chair. It doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, ma'am.
Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges then brushes
Okay,
off.
my camera's just don't move.
so
Don't you fucking move your. Yeah, right there's
You received
finance.
his autopsy, so I'm gonna read you your rights again because we have to talk about that.
Okay.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you? Yes. Perfect. Okay.
Sarah has no idea what just happened.
This morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little.
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
I also too. He fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know, and he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So
Running into the wall? Bro, what this? Bro, hello?
The investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. They occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
Just
in all
waffling.
honesty, all honesty.
Well, okay, if there was a mistake, okay, I get it. It can happen fast. Okay. This lady calls 911 and then she tells him that her husband is dead, but basically she locked him up in a suitcase and she zipped him up and he died in there. And then she has 3 stories on how it happened, pretty much.
We have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why.
She had all night to set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch. There is a 12-hour gap between the timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
Nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had
Bro, the fact that
on the
she says it, the fact that she's like, oh, nobody laid a hand, she's saying it before they even brought it up. She's fucking self-snitching right from the get-go. I mean, we already know, but you know what I mean? She's just making it easier.
He had basically bruising.
Well, she thinks she's making it,
and on his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah.
We've had good days lately.
Yeah.
It's been good. I don't even know where this is coming from.
Why did she say...
The interrogator now brings up Sarah's last
and
call to police,
she's
reporting
using,
domestic violence.
You know what I'm saying?
A month ago, he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
She just referred to the fact that George didn't face charges for the alleged assault.
We've been good. I don't know if, it's since the last time he got out of jail. We've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
Right.
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good.
You said
I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So...
Sarah is detailing possible motives for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead interrogator really doesn't like Sarah, and abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you
just doesn't like her, lol.
the last incident that you can remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so...
Give or take.
Right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which
I mean, to be fair, you can't, really blame him because, she killed her husband. It's hard to, it's hard to not like her, you know what I mean?
models the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him. I do. And I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way. And he was trying. He was really trying.
She somehow transitions into the principle of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kinda only because of George that she drinks at all.
The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend. That's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done.
What
He can't
the fuck
process
did
like
you
that.
just
He
say?
didn't process like that. So the next thing you know,
Bro.
he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself.
What was that chronology?
What
And I
the fuck?
tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Sarah talks about George's anger management classes and the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you.
Right.
And
When I tell you I love him, I love him.
Wow.
When you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that.
At some point, somebody gets enough.
In the next moment, the detective will say, then they have to do something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see it on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order against George, then for some reason brings up his ex-wife.
When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like it does, she...
The interrogator lets
Bro,
her vent about the
what?
ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any
Dude,
timelines
yeah,
better?
this is
Like what
fucking
time
wild.
you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and her going to sleep at around
they have
midnight.
the phone, so.
So I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there
2
too long.
adults, 1 apartment,
Worked on the
hide
puzzle
and seek.
again, finished
Got
it.
it.
Started to paint.
I know, right?
Well,
Jesus
started
Christ.
listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
Yeah, that's...
Bro, what?
I was about to say.
That's what we did.
What? Hello?
Have you guys
Yo,
ever
hello?
played you said you played hide
We're not just gonna gloss over that. How you gonna mix? What the fuck is that?
That's... I was gonna say.
That's what we did.
Dude, what the
Have you guys
fuck?
ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Dude.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back.
Well,
I don't.
that's a
I
card
know
you could have
the
used,
CSI
then she
people
just
saw
threw it away.
Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's
Okay.
clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations, and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Gotcha. No, we're just I'm just asking in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously,
No.
I understand. You know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is, in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone?
They're bringing it up.
No?
Here it is.
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of interrogation footage, the level of notoriety these next moments acquired is virtually unprecedented. I feel like this picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shutting down.
Bruh.
Oh. Okay.
Let me.
Sarah may have been hoping that that was the end of it.
Dude,
Really
no
can't say that I
way.
blame her for
The
that.
battery's low.
How do you not have it
Rookie.
plugged in?
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
That's ironic.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find her.
Jesus fucking Christ, they're throwing.
Do I have to watch this?
Yes. Yes,
I
you have to
continuously
fucking
throw
watch
up.
this.
I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either
That
explain
sucks.
it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
That laptop is dying though, holy shit.
I was gonna say that too. Dude, the fan in that laptop?
For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
Jesus.
Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
That's him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
The interrogators should not be cutting each other off, but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of
Jesus
the evidence,
fucking Christ.
which the lead detective will now focus on.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down,
Dude.
and then
Her choice of
this
words
small
though, holy
video
shit.
That
man.
was
that
horrendous
occurred
choice of words.
11
What
minutes
the
later,
fuck,
it's
bro?
flipped over
Are you kidding
the
me?
other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there, so he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
Mm.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
but not intentional though.
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting ready
here.
for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is. She just referred to an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way, so George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you
Wait.
can see any fingers coming
Wait,
out.
what?
She did a whole
It's-
U.
And his head's right here.
That's
Mhm.
full.
So going like this, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no
gap.
hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you.
I
I'm
don't
just
think there's
telling you what
anything
we
you
see
can
and what we've
tell them,
heard from the
to be
I
100%
understand.
honest.
I
Actually, I
understand.
think you could just come clean about the whole thing. But to be fair, she might have been too fucked up. She might not
He's
even
begging
remember all of it.
for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No,
Jesus.
not malicious.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
saying fuck you.
It's not
Sounds
malicious.
pretty malicious to me.
Then what
Are
is
you
that?
fucking kidding me?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
Got
This
it.
video is at
Thanks.
11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No. No.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might be
Yeah.
twisting the truth in her favor a little bit. She seems to have forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have
Twisting?
no recollection of this
I
incident.
think twisting is kind of a fucking understatement.
So her impeccable memory all of a sudden seems rather selective.
But I didn't think that he
Bruh.
was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying Sarah, 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 I can't breathe, and you're the only one laughing,
Okay.
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments, like you're mad.
No. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this,
Bro,
but,
I can't. This,
like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her
Bro,
intuition is correct.
like-
She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications. Her energy resembles
Dude.
that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to.
Bro, you said that 100 fucking times. Stop saying
He'll
that.
be up here any minute.
It's like, it's like pissing me off.
Upstairs
It's like
and that's
actually
just no one
annoying me.
forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
Stop saying that.
So why didn't you take him out?
Exactly.
Because I went upstairs and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody
Dude.
in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
Yeah.
waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought it was like, I thought he was okay. Like I didn't. That you
He's
all.
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other.
That's just how we are. I gotta let this cat in. One sec, chat. What, cutie? Come on. Get in here, ugly. Get in here, ugly. Jesus Christ. Continue on a lie she made up. Yeah, she definitely... I mean... she's definitely lying. Like, that's obvious, right?
The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Sarah tries to move on to another topic, but the interrogator doesn't allow it and brings her back to the specifics of the evidence.
Yeah,
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
They rarely
What
talk as
What
much,
do you
by the
mean,
way.
don't assume? Hello?
Crazy. She's rambling.
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
You were
No,
so...
before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. I mean, you obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you went upstairs.
God.
My intention is not for this to happen.
Bro, stop. Oh my God,
am
dude. That's like the 20th time she said that,
sick
literally.
about it.
Damn, she
I've
sure
never
sounds like it.
done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead interrogator starts playing the video as Sarah is mid-sentence reiterating her innocence.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was
How about
not
the truth?
in any way, shape, or
How about
form.
the truth?
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
You roll it.
you roll it over. Like, it's not like...
I didn't want it to be like that.
You didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right.
Jesus.
You guys are killing me right now. I don't know
Bro,
how.
your
I don't
choice
know
of
how
words is terrible.
You want me to
That's
say it.
like...
I didn't mean to leave
She's so Pepega. Like, how do you not...
him in there.
Dude.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was.
What do you mean you didn't know what to do?
I called Ryan. And
right when you don't know what to do, that's probably when you should probably call someone who fucking knows what to do. Like, what is your logic there? I don't know what to do. Let me just, fucking, like, she gets stun locked. Like, what the fuck? What do you...
like, what, 5 minutes later I called
Oh my
you guys?
God.
Not even
Dude,
5 minutes. And it was
you're so dumb.
continually
I hate
doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
So when he
was
asked
not.
to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to elaborate, but
Yeah.
the lead interrogator cuts her off.
Yeah.
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording.
The silent strata.
My thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times, I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
Don't
Were
know.
you punishing him?
No.
He did it again.
Just,
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
That's what it sounds like.
This is what you get.
Exactly.
This is
Yep.
what you make me feel like.
see, and then it's all backfired on me. I will
What?
never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
I
I
am-
mean,
But let's get
she's
back
not
to
wrong
this.
about that.
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out.
Nah, she said, Titan, she said 5 minutes. Like, she'll give them 5 minutes, as in, like, I think she was referring to, like, she remembers having him in the suitcase for at least 5 minutes.
And you say, fuck
But
you,
I
why
may
don't
be-
you
I
just
may
let
be
him
completely
out?
wrong. To be fair, she's such a bozo that, like, it's hurting my brain and simultaneously irritating me listening to her speak. You know what I'm saying?
What are you trying
It's
to
one of those
say to him?
situations.
There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like,
Again, it's the
no.
boy calling wolf. And it's
What?
not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't
Jesus
I
fucking
didn't-
Christ.
intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like,
I should have
We're
moved.
just trying to figure out
Why?
There.
why?
Oh, good.
What?
Why
What was
why,
the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling
Yeah,
around
great
and being
day.
stupid.
You know,
Yeah,
that's a good
great-
analogy for
great
the face,
today,
too, the
bro.
fact that he's got
She still thinks she's off
a
the
bump
hook
on
as
the
well.
back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his
Bro,
lip is
she's
busted,
so
and he
far
has a
away.
Oh my
bump on his
gosh.
eye. I mean,
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually.
Oh.
I'm guessing. I mean,
Bruh.
I'm blaming it on the wine.
On the wine. It was just the
that's it.
drinks.
After
Case
talking to
closed.
you,
Everybody's going
everything
home.
was laughing and
It
fun.
was just the
Now
drinks.
we're watching a video where
Now I'm
it's not laughing and fun.
excused.
He's begging for his life,
Jesus.
and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No. It's not fair that you
What do
guys
you mean,
keep
no?
trying to
There's-
say that that's what I did.
What do you mean no? There's literally
If he
footage.
just pushed it open,
This
why wouldn't
guy,
he not
dude.
himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
And tell
Okay.
you he can't breathe.
What is up with this guy?
Okay.
If
I-
someone
I-
can do something for themselves, they're gonna do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No.
Yeah, I feel like
I
you
don't have
fucking
anything.
snuck up on him.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we
Jesus
saw in the
Christ.
video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just
This
because you
is
don't
so
remember
fucked,
it.
man.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's
The what?
Oh, what?
Oh no, I'm texting.
No,
Nah.
I have one last question. I mean, you
Really?
realize you're the person
Why
who
the
killed
fuck?
him, right?
I thought about that.
You're so
Okay, you
wild.
left him in a bag when he's begging you,
This
saying,
is so
I
bad.
can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all,
Please sit down.
listen to me.
Sit down.
I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
Jesus
And then you flipped the
Christ.
bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
Intentional,
No, why would I
bro.
do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
This is
When he
so
was
fucking-
upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because
It had to been on his back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this.
Leave leaving it like
I
this? What do
did
you mean
not
leaving?
intentionally do this.
Oh, she's
You
leaving
left
it.
them in there. You
Leave
didn't try to
it.
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact.
this is-
You left
That's
them
what
in
I'm
This
saying.
is not,
Well,
You didn't leave them in
it's
there?
not, it's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You
No,
intentionally
it's
left them in
not
there and left
cool.
the room.
You're
You
right.
went upstairs to a different room.
Somebody
would
fucking
do
lost their
anything for
life.
him.
Well, you
Of
gave up
course, it's
checking
not
up on
fucking
him.
cool.
Wouldn't let him out of
It's
his
the
suitcase.
complete opposite of fucking cool, bruh.
Anybody look at it,
Not-
I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
The discourse repeats
Jesus.
itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Dude,
What about Lucas's laptop?
after all of this, after all of that, now you have a list of questions, bro. What are you are fucking wild. How about
How do
you
I go
don't
about
even
getting
leave?
his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
to
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
Dude,
That is a civil issue.
who cares?
It was on his finger, it goes to them.
Okay.
They're the ones that are gonna release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back.
No, what? Dude,
So, what's next?
They're
Well,
gonna come and swab
hopefully
your
you go to
fingers.
jail.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like? Do I need to be doing something or like?
I can't tell you like what to do.
I mean, like, so like for
Dude, she goes to jail, right?
like I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like. I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and I like.
We told you everything that we have. You
Dude.
know everything that we know.
Well,
So after this, what?
Well, hopefully you go to jail.
I'm done.
Yeah.
In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is
Bro,
punishment enough.
dude,
None of
hello?
this, I have to live without him now.
His daughters too.
that is some heavy self-reflection right there.
Are
Holy
you trying
fuck.
to make it worse?
What?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
No, you've already done plenty, bruh. It's kind of hard to make it
You're fine.
fucking
That was
worse.
there yesterday.
You're so dumb.
Forensics take her DNA and
like-
fingerprints. The investigators then return.
Okay, Sarah.
Chat, I'm sorry, but
So
watching these videos, these guys just, like, their logic, like, a lot of times when I, like, dumb logic, it just triggers me, bro. I'm sorry. It's just,
you're not free to go.
thank
Hi.
you.
This comment seriously puts
You're
Sarah on
not free to
edge,
go.
but she still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we've talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's
Because
how
anytime
you
we talk to
say.
somebody,
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine,
Nice.
only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone
Job.
doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her chances in a separate dimension.
it's not a trick
Bro.
question.
Okay.
To the best
Jesus,
of my knowledge?
dude, what the fuck?
Alright.
Everything that you've told us today is true and
I
accurate.
don't think
to the best
another
of your
dimension will
knowledge.
save her.
Yes, but it was not
Sorry,
intentional.
Doc. That don't matter.
Okay.
Don't care.
Okay.
Alright, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
What do you mean?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
Dude,
So this was a trick.
You were right, you're right.
this was a trick,
Why
bro.
is this happening?
Like, what? You were...
Oh, man.
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
Go to jail.
I had a
don't
sneaky
work in there.
suspicion this was gonna happen. And I need water like really bad, please.
That don't matter. Don't care. Sit down. She brings up the water
Y'all check
again,
me
bro.
down here.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I gonna be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't care.
Stand up.
I have not time.
Well, what am I gonna do with my purse? What
Everything's
made you all
confiscated.
decide to do this?
What do you
They just
mean,
decided
bro?
to do this.
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
Because I knew this was gonna happen.
You did?
Sarah was taken to
Like,
the Orange County
years
Jail at
ago.
5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which
Good.
keep in mind was in late February of 2020,
Second
just
degree,
before
though?
the entire planet
Wait,
went
what's
into
second
lockdown.
degree? How is that? What? I don't know the difference between second and first.
Due to a pandemic, so Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there, and all of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable differences.
I don't even know what that meant.
Jesus.
Well,
I mean, dude, she's fucking absolutely boiled, this person.
yeah, I think honestly, XQC kind of
She must be impossible to fucking deal with, dude.
he kind of hit it right on the money by saying boiled. Like that's how I would describe it. That's a good way to describe it. She was pretty fucking boiled, dog. Hey yo, chat, go subscribe to XQC and JCS, yeah.